What up, bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch. Another rant. Wrong finger. I want to talk about this whole Alyssa Milano nonsense and hypocrisy, one of many that she's recently been dragged for. But this one's good. This one's really good, and I'm sort of in this, you know what I mean? I have a stake in this because y'all know I've been against MeToo from the beginning. I think that MeToo is a fake movement. There's nothing real about it. The aura is just bullshit. I've sniffed it out from the beginning. I was very critical of it. Not that I want women sexually assaulted or raped. I just believe in due process. I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't believe in people just making blanket accusations and people being destroyed for that shit. I've always been against that. I've been very consistent on it. So I'm going to jump into this real quick. If you haven't heard this by now, because there are better YouTubers than me that have put this news out, this is some funny shit. So here we got Alyssa Milano running around saying, and mind you, this is because she endorses her friend Joe Biden. Joe Biden is currently running for president. He's the Democratic front runner, which is hilarious in itself, but that's a whole nother story. But he just got accused by a woman named Tara Reid. No, not the actress. It's spelled differently. And he got accused of some type of sexual assault from, I forget when. I think it was in the 90s, I believe. But she's out here telling her story, just like all these other women did. And you remember the hashtag #BelieveAllWomen, right? This woman, Alyssa Milano, was one of the biggest proponents of that. A lot of people say that she's the founder of that movement, which she really isn't. She's just one of the faces of the movement. It was a woman named Tawana Burke who founded MeToo. Okay? She was the one who founded it. It's just that people like Alyssa Milano, Asia Argento, they were the ones who made it mainstream. All right? So anyway, let's jump into these tweets, which are fucking hilarious. Okay, so you have believe women does not mean everyone gets to accuse anyone of anything, and that's that. It means that our societal mindset and default reaction shouldn't be that women are lying. Wow. I believe, along with many others in this space, that accusations need to be investigated with due process for the accused. I can't even read this with a straight face. This is the only way for the movement to work and create the change we are fighting for. Anything less puts the entire movement and women's equality at risk. Okay. Just those alone, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous, okay? Believe women does not mean everyone gets to accuse anyone of anything, and that's that. I mean, we'll take it as a whole. Fuck it. This woman, those two tweets in themselves, I'm not even going to go into the thread because she's getting fucked in her own threads, but she's a gigantic hypocrite. I mean, for those that don't remember this whole shit with Kavanaugh and everything, Supreme Justice Kavanaugh, she was the biggest proponent of that, showing up with anti-Kavanaugh shit. She didn't care about any evidence. She didn't care about the story. Listen, That bitch, Christine Blasey Ford, went out and accused this guy, and that's all she needed. That's all those hoes needed. A bunch of these feminist-minded hoes needed that. They didn't care about the evidence. They didn't care and say, hey, wait, this is kind of close to 40 years ago. Let's see how this plays out. It could be true. Let's wait for the evidence. No, people wanted to crucify this guy. And this woman was one of the biggest mouthpieces for that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Kavanaugh is a rapist, and we can't allow this dude on the Supreme Court, and yada, 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 which is all well and good. Listen, if you're going with the believe all women hashtag in that movement, stick to it. You understand what I'm saying? Be consistent. That's all I ever beg for. If all you far leftists and all you Looney Tune liberals out there want to push these bullshit narratives, stay consistent with it, okay? Now that her boy, Joe Biden, is being accused of shit, she wants to sit there and cover up for him. No. You can't do that. Just because you know this motherfucker doesn't mean, well, hey, listen, no, he's immune to all this. Nah. Don't blame him. Nah. I'm sorry. And I don't care what bullshit you put out there. I know she went on some show on Sirius XM talking about giving her excuses for why she still endorses him. Nah, fuck you. This is why people are walking away from your party. This is why, because the hypocrisy is just so out there in between the fake news media, and because of shit like this, people are starting to see it. You know, I saw it in my eyes woke up in 2016. Or I should say I woke up in 2016. Swallowed the red pill, never looked back. All right. But let's get to the cream of this, because you can't just take my word on it. Alyssa Milano came from a show called Who's the Boss? That's where I knew her from growing up. But she also was in a show called Charmed with Rose McGowan. Okay? Now, Rose McGowan straight dumps on this bitch. Straight shits on her, and I love every second of this. So let's get into this in case no one saw it.
Co-star Alyssa Milano gets a lot of credit for helping MeToo go by. So, are you proud of her? I don't like her. Why? Because I think she's a lie. Why? Do you think I don't know these people? I'm not looking at this from the outside. I have a lot of experience. I know she's married to a CIA agent. Do the math. Who's behind Time's Up? CIA. Where did they meet? CIA. Who needs good PR? CIA. Who are part of the pimp problem? CIA. These are very powerful people you're talking about. They are. So am I.
Wow. Come on. That is powerful ass shit. That is powerful ass shit. Now, listen, I'm not letting Rose McGowan off the hook because she's her own type of crazy. You know what she did begging, I believe it was North Korea not to blow us up or some shit. She's her own fucking SJW in her own right. So I'm not going to let her off the hook with other shit. But at least she's consistent. See, this is all I'm asking for. I don't agree with any of this shit. I don't agree with MeToo and all that bullshit. But at least Rose McGowan is consistent. She's like, nah, she's a fraud. She's a lie. You think I don't know these people? And by the way, just a little side note. If any of my dudes are single out there that are watching this, and you see women that look like this, that like Rose McGowan, currently does right now with the shaved head and are super woke. Yo, just head the other way, bro. I don't know if any of y'all are on Tinder or anything like that. Dude, as soon as I see women like that and I just look down in their little profile and they're talking about climate change and MeToo, dude, I head for the fucking hills. Going down the fucking way. I do not. Those women are dangerous. You saw the look she was giving that reporter. My God. But anyway, let me stick to this. I'm so glad that if you go in the thread, you have people that are echoing Rose McGowan's her sentiment, and I agree with it totally. I agree with that 110%. You can't sit here and pick and choose how you want to go, and she knows this chick. So who better than her to call her out? You know what I mean? And notice how Alyssa Milano ain't going back after her because she knows that this chick got dirt on her. Yeah, she's a fraud. How she meet up with her man, this and that. I love every second of this. Hopefully this puts an end to MeToo. I mean, people like me been calling it out. I mean, you see how it's going down with women like her, Asia Argento. You know that story. I mean, it's just full of hypocrites. There's more false flags that were raised for MeToo than real situations that were exposed. You know, of course, you have your Harvey Weinsteins and all these other people. Sure, you do have them, but you have a lot of other people that don't make the limelight, that get dragged and have their lives ruined because of the shit. And it turns out that it might be false or whatever. And I'm just glad this is coming to an end. And for you women that are out there that are watching this and are thinking that I'm some type of rape apologist, because I'm not. I know people who have actually gone through the shit. This is why I'm so against this limelighting, I guess, of rape and stuff like that. Listen, what I suggest is for you to, if this ever happens to you, go to the police. You know, go to the hospital, get a rape kit, get that done, get all the necessary things done before you go to social media, before you get on the news and start blaring it out. Because if your first action is to get on social media and start talking about the shit, dude, it's off. To me, I'm already asking questions. If you didn't go to the police or talk to anybody, nah. I'm asking questions automatically. That's what makes things suspicious, Alyssa Milano. Not the fact that it's a woman and men automatically believe that think that the woman is lying. And it's stupid to believe all women just because you're a woman, just because you have tits and a vagina. Nah, I'm not gonna believe you. Like my man, Amazing Lucas says, I believe facts and evidence. I don't believe men. I don't believe women. I believe facts and evidence. And I'll leave you with that. Just want to drop this on you real quick. Today's a day to celebrate. And that's it. Y'all know the deal. Leave your love. Leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Thumbs up my video. Share it all over social media. Follow me on BitChute and Brighteon. All right? That's it. Peace, bitches.